EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one between the Dallas Cowboys and the Cleveland Browns.
Let's see what we got, boys. Let's see what we got. Make him blow his nose this round.
Here's Kai Forbath now to get us started. And we are underway from the City Beautiful. This will be taken in at the 1. And he will be marked down right there at the 20-yard line.
Uh-oh, let's do that.
A first carry now for Nick Chubb. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. That'll move the sticks for the Browns, a gain of 12. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Mayfield. He's
that's how I did it. Quick dunk, I kept him quick.
All the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Odell Beckham, 67 yards. As his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter.
That pass. I wanted him to cut that.
Well, if they didn't get the wake-up call before the game, they got it right now. 2 plays already in the end zone.
I think of it in boxing terms.
Gave you a touchdown, trying to be greedy.
Whether it's a big shot with your first one or a probing one, a little bit of a jab, the second one was the payoff. That was the big one that landed. 1-2,
second behind.
End zone.
So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Oh, man.
Prescott now, and this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. An incomplete pass leads to second and 10 from the 25. Here's Prescott. Oh, he's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in.
Oh. Don't do me like that.
Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time. Give him a couple on the carry there. Second and 8. Throwing on second and 8. Prescott completes it to Jason Witten. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. No gain that time on the completion, and it'll be third down. They had the catch on second down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at third down here. Now a third down throw, but it misses the target. Incomplete. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces fourth down. On fourth, they do snap it to Prescott. And he's able to hook up with Michael Gallup. Fourth down, no problem. 19 yards that time, but now it's first and 10. So a first and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 38. Here's Elliott, and he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. A loss of 2 there, second down. On second and 12. Prescott.
Oh, man, come on. That was put down all day.
Mack Wilson. The blitz works to perfection as he gets in there to dump him for a loss of 8. They'll need a big play here. Will Dak and the Cowboys after the sack. It's third and long. Prescott from the gun. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Sione Takitaki. He's the one to get him this time, and back-to-back sacks brings up fourth down. So the Cowboys will punt it on fourth down. As on is the veteran Chris Jones to kick it away. And a great job here. This is going to turn out to be a beauty. This is marked down at about the 3-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. And they'll get him down up past the 15. 14 yards, and it's a Cleveland first down. So that last play gives him a little more space now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line. Mayfield looks to throw. It's caught by OBJ.
No way. Absolutely no way.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1.
Check 26, check 29.
Mayfield hands it off to Chubb. Able to slither by. And he's able to get out to the 32. Brought down there. 7 yards there and a first down. From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. A run for Nick Chubb. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. They go with Chubb on 2nd down. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. After 7-0 on EA Sports.
Are we ready? Come to me.
On 1st and 10, Mayfield. Hang on to it, he did on the dive.
I got a baby, my man.
Big yardage there for the Browns, 18. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10, down at the 33. Now here's a pass on 1st down that's knocked away and incomplete. Rashard Higgins was the one he was looking for, but it's going to be 2nd down. 2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line. Mayfield to throw it. And he's got the hook up to Landry. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Just what the Browns needed there. Good for a gain of 17. From the red zone now, Mayfield. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Defensive end DeMarcus Lawrence applied the heat. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. Here's Mayfield.
Got him. Fight it, man. He said, give me that.
That one good for 17 as they're set up better now for 3rd down. A first carry now for Kareem Hunt. And he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4. Give him a gain of 4. Able to convert, and that sets up 1st and goal now. Now, here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. The intended receiver was Rashard Higgins, but it'll be 2nd and goal.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on 1st down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on 1st down is what you're aiming for.
And he takes this one in for a Browns score. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage. They were able to stop him at the line on 1st down, but this time he punches his way through.
And sometimes just because you're stopped on the first run, it doesn't mean the play call was bad or incorrect. You might just need better execution and just a tad more determination. And they got it done on the 2nd try.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does. And a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script.
Trying to get it to Cobb.
And he throw that pitiful for you to get that, though. I try to throw that out there.
And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory. On 1st down, they'll run with Chubb. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. On 2nd and 9, Mayfield. Under pressure here, and down he goes. Sacked back at about the 43-yard line. DeMarcus Lawrence picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. On 3rd down, it's Nick Chubb. And this one's going to go the wrong way, losing yardage back at the 42. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. Well, it's an offense. You know, some drives you have it, some drives you don't. And this one looks like it, you don't.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I mean, it was 3rd and long. It was screaming.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 33. Try to get it to Landry there. Well, switching gears, CD, I got to tell you, it's always sad now that football's over. We've got a long wait until Thursday, September 10th.
It's okay.
I know, but
okay.
September 10th.
Misty there.
That's when the 101st season starts. We just finished off season 100. I don't know. What are we going to do till then?
Well, I'm going to rest and relax a little bit, and so are you. But you're exactly right. It won't take us long to start to say, okay, when does camp start? How about OTAs, mini camps? We'll follow the draft. We'll do all the football things. But there'll be nothing like Thursday, September 10th, 2020. And they'll likely be in Arrowhead, right? They'll likely be there for Kansas City. I know it's not a given. But after winning the Super Bowl, after a 50-year wait with that organization and that franchise and family, that game's going to be there that Thursday night.
Yeah, well, in the meantime, we do have some work to do because they're still picking up the controllers out there in Madden land, I hope.
Yeah, certainly you have to. And why wouldn't you? Because you go ahead and play now, and you figure out who's going to be in the Super Bowl in Tampa next year, and I know you're going to let us know.
And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. Now the Cowboys are going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. A first opportunity in the red zone for the Cowboys. They have a 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line. Now Elliott. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. Play 3 of the drive not as successful. They go backwards after those 2 first down gains. On 2nd and 11 now. Prescott. That is caught. It's Cooper for the Cowboy touchdown. Amari Cooper there to make the grab as they are now on the board here in the first half.
Obviously, Brandon, they couldn't get it all back with just one score, but that touchdown chips into the lead, and now it makes the comeback a little bit more manageable.
Forbath able to convert the extra point, and that'll make our score 14-7. Forbath descended away now following the touchdown.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
For the Browns, good starting field position as they have it 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Mayfield down. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off Byron Jones. And they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line. Following the interception, here's Prescott. And this throw will be intercepted. Picked up by Denzel Ward. And a terrific return as he'll take it up past the 35. That's sort of a second quarter to forget for him. Now 2 picks in this frame.
Almost as if the first one that he threw, he couldn't shake, couldn't get it out of his head. He ends up throwing a second one as a result.
Compounds the mistake a little bit.
Yeah, you got to be able to forget, compartmentalize, whatever you want to call it, and move on. He hasn't been able to do so here in the second.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Following the interception, Mayfield. He completes it to Hunt. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A big play on the catch and run, covering 34 yards. First down, Mayfield. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Brown. Dallas
couldn't get back in my play. He just caught me out of my play.
With his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage. And that'll give them a 2-score lead here, but I'm looking ahead. They just want to hold it for the final moments here in the second quarter. They don't want to give up anything on the other side.
No, not at all, because if they don't, it almost had the feel of an imposing their will score. And right now, they want to make sure they keep that and carry it into the second half.
That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. You're under 30 seconds to go. Field position not great. Time to call it a half, wouldn't you say?
Well, you know we all have that little extra gene that says let's push the envelope a little bit, right? What needs to be going through the play caller's mind right now, a potential fumbled snap that can get returned, a strip sack that can get returned, right? Any of those types of plays, that should be a deterrent to calling something that could get you in big trouble.
And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. The Cowboys signal for their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. A first down throw for Prescott. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. Oh, very close to a turnover there in the end zone. Demarius Randall that time there to knock it free. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. To the air again, Prescott. Letting one fly deep for Cooper. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left. Looking again that time for Amari Cooper. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Final play of the half. Prescott. Got his man there, complete to Gallup. And he'll only get this to about the 44 as they stop him short of the line to gain. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down. On 2nd and 12, Prescott. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well. So coming up empty here to start the 3rd quarter. Already 2 scores down. Got to be careful.
Yeah, I did notice, though, that the captain of the defense patted the quarterback on the helmet on his way out, pretty much letting him know, we know the pressure's on us. We're going to go out there and try and hold serve for you while you figure it out over here on the sidelines.
Prescott to throw it. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The #1 pick, Myles Garrett, coming in to drop him. Being just short of midfield, they decide to take a crack at it on 4th down. They don't come through.
Sometimes it's just showing confidence in your defense. You know that they're good, and they'll take care of you. A lot of coaches during the week will announce to their team, we're going to be aggressive, guys. We're going to go for it. Hey, defense, you got me? A little bit of a challenge to them to see if they'll pick up the rest of the team.
We'll see how they respond now. Give them 19 there as the drive marches forward. A first down throw for Mayfield. It's caught. Beckham. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. That throw good for 4. It's second down.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Chubb. And he'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple down to the 15-yard line. To throw, Mayfield. He's going to back at the 23-yard line. DeMarcus Lawrence getting him once again his 3rd sack of the afternoon. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Now Mayfield. And the pressure gets to him again. DeMarcus Lawrence. And the Cowboys defense is going to get him the football back. So they've gone for it twice now on 4th down in this game, and both times unsuccessful.
I wish we could hear the headsets now between the head coach and the offensive coordinator. Now that they're 0 for 2, if they get into a 3rd situation, head coach might say, hey, you got anything for this one? Might get radio silence back.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 14 yards, good for a Cowboy first down. Prescott on first down. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight. Unable to find anyone open.
And a big loss here as he's taken down.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in 3rd and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
Now the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
I ain't even set my offense up like I'm supposed to. I feel like the wrong people in the wrong places. That's what's going on. So we all right.
3rd and long for Prescott. Complete to Jason Witten. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. That goes for a gain of 31. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10.
Here's
Prescott. He's going to find Gallup here complete.
There we go.
It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain. Obviously, they're not where they want to be right now on the scoreboard. Big plays like that, though, that'll trend them in the right direction.
Yeah, a few more like that, they'll be right back in the game. And if they can continue to do that, maybe they'll inspire their defense as well and get a few stops.
And this is caught. It's Cooper. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Amari Cooper, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon, as his guys are back within a single score. Forbath, the extra point, and they're back within a touchdown at 21-14.
Tell you right now.
Forbath is sent it away now following the touchdown. This will be taken in at the 1.
I think you're getting sleepy, bro. You sleepy yet?
The Browns drive about to get started. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. Throwing again. Mayfield on 2nd and 10. Gets this to Kareem Hunt, his running back. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down. The last catch nearly got him at first, but it did not, and they'll try to convert on 3 inches. And he gets it to the 32, good enough for a 1st down. Officially a gain of just a yard there, but they do convert on 3rd and inches. Welcome back live to Orlando. It's the Browns football, and they've got the lead here as we start quarter number 4. Mayfield tosses one complete to Landry, and able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A good play there as the Browns strike for 16 and a 1st down.
Had the wrong guy.
Mayfield on 1st down. He's going to let this one go deep.
Ain't nobody out there?
And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
What's that?
Mayfield to throw it. Flush to his right. It's caught inside the 25.
Oh, man, come on,
and he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. A gain of 32 that time. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. This is caught. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. And between the last 2 plays, they moved it over half the length of the football field. And again, it's Mayfield. And that's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown. Rashard Higgins there to make the grab. And the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage. So up comes Mayfield as his guys will go for 2.
Hey, Orbit. Come on, come on. 53's the mic. 53. Check 53.
Mayfield with it once more. Escaping the pressure right. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Protection was great. He had time to set up a campsite. But in the secondary, though, they were ready.
And I think that in most places on the field, if you have that much time to throw the ball, someone's going to shake free and you'll find an open receiver. But condensed near the goal line on a 2-point conversion, all that extra, there's not any extra field. So it kind of closes in on them, and that allows you to cover a little bit better.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it. They may have to make a few additional changes along the way because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments. But they've got to have great confidence having scored the last time out.
Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down. They'll run with Elliott. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 10 there, good enough for a Cowboy 1st down. So after a good run by Zeke, another 1st and 10. Prescott from the gun. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Myles Garrett able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Here's Prescott. No, he almost had it. Already with 1 interception, just missing his 2nd there.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Cooper's got it. He's got this to the 30 before being taken down. An explosive 38-yard pickup.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about.
Yeah.
The big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great, and what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big gain.
Do it behind him just a little
Now a
bit.
throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10.
Over your head, bro. What you want me to do?
Prescott yet again. Now a desperation throw deep down, and this is intercepted, and that should do it. Greedy Williams picks it off, and a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
I'm going to get the ball back.
The Browns drive about to get started, and a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. Throwing, Mayfield. He's got the hook up to Landry. And he's put down after a very nice game.
Oh, my God.
Give him 30 yards there. So the line of scrimmage all the way up to midfield now as they've got it 1st and 10. The throw in the middle, take it in. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. So instead of running, Mayfield's going to throw it here. It's caught by OBJ. That one good for the completion percentage, but no gain. It'll be 3rd down. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Mayfield down. Flushed out right. He's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds. So a big call there. That brings up 4th. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th.
Click on the mash X. He'll stay inside.
Mayfield to throw for it on 4th.
Ooh, I went
He's
to the
got a
wrong
first
one.
down and more inside the 30. And this is caught. He hits Landry. Now the Browns signal for the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
Good.
A first down throw from Mayfield.
Got him.
And that is incomplete.
Break on the ball.
Down to 15 seconds now. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. They'll throw again. Here's Mayfield. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. And a timeout coming in. This will be their final one with 10 seconds remaining. Mayfield in this Browns offense staring at a 3rd and long now after the sack.
Yeah, I'm glad to let you do. Call time.
3rd and long for Mayfield. And he's going to go down again. Robert Quinn picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Oh, wait, hold everything. A timeout has been called. Seemingly silly with 1 second remaining in this game. They converted once earlier in this drive, but they'll roll the dice here again on 4th down. Now Mayfield on 4th down. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that is incomplete. So Cleveland able to come away with the victory here. And they were spurred on by a strong performance in that 4th quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one in the 4th quarter, that tells...
Let me see. Who on here? Shit, everybody else off, bro. Everybody off.